What's up guys, Patterson here, and in today's FIFA 17 video we're going to be looking at the top 10 goalkeepers in FIFA 17. So this is mainly aimed around foot champs and the best ones there, but there's some goalkeepers in here that are good in anything: foot draft, foot champions, online divisions. Another thing I would like to say is the goalkeepers don't, on FIFA, they don't make a difference that much compared to other positions. Because any goalkeeper in a low driven shot across the goal was how broken the game actually is in some aspects. So without saying that, that's pretty much everything I've got to say about it. The goalkeepers don't take it seriously. They're just, you could have a bronze goalkeeper and he could save something. You could have team of the year, no, yeah, I couldn't save a fly in a bin, you know what I mean? So let's get started at number 10 spot. This is, I'm not going to put it on concept players. This is kind of a starter goalkeeper, I would say, if you don't like the other starter goalkeeper. But I went with Big Begovic. He's standing at 6'7". He's got the save technique of traditional. So I've played 100 games nearly with this card. I bought him at the start of FIFA. He's very well rounded for he's 83 overall, so he's a decent card to start off with, I would say. He's quite tall, he's going to save them long finesse shots into the top corner. So that's number 10 spot. At number 9 we'll have another Premier League cheap player. Let's change it to, who's it going to be? Yes, Shea Given. Now we're going to go with Butland. Right, so this is, at the start of FIFA, he was the most overpowered goalkeeper. He could save everything. Now it seems like he cannot save anything really. He could shoot from anywhere going. So the reason I've put him at number 9, or even put him in the list at all, I still think he's got some key attributes that would make him a good goalkeeper. But what I would say is, buy Butland to link up with your centre backs who are using a Premier League team. Don't go out and buy a goalkeeper for like 50-60k when you could buy a striker for that. If you've got like Musa up front or something, buy Gray for inform, or just spend your money elsewhere than spending it on the goalkeeper. That's what I would say. So that's Jack Butland at number 9 spot. At number 8, I haven't got this player in my club, so I'm just going to search him by nationality. So we've got Big Joe Hart, the Manchester City loanee. So this card, because this Calcium, they've got Buffon, they've got Handanovic, they've got goalkeepers coming out of the years. I'd say not many people use this card. He's very well rounded. He reminds us a bit of Butland, and he's in some things. Butland's a bit, I'd say Butland's better than Joe Hart, but I haven't used Joe Hart. Joe Hart's got better stats, obviously. I think what's most important for the low driven shot and stuff like that is the positioning on the goalkeeper. As they're in the right position, they're going to save the shot. So just keep that in mind, as well as the height of the goalkeeper. They're more likely to get down for them. So you see these three start off above 6'4". I think that's kind of a good thing for a goalkeeper, as you're not putting yourself at a disadvantage there. At number 7 we have a goalkeeper with the name of, sorry, non-goalkeeper, we've got goalkeeper of Big Leno. I can find him. There he is. So this card goes around for about 10k, I think. For his overall 86, he's definitely worth that. I know many people might not like this card or agree with it. 6'3", he's a bit smaller than the other goalkeepers. He's got decent stats, very well rounded. I've never used him before, but when I come against him he saves everything, so that's why he's in there. I'm not really the Bundesliga centre back type, so I don't know. At number 6 we have another Premier League goalkeeper. It's kind of the theme with this video, isn't it? We've went with Schmeichel, the son of a legend. There we go with him. Decent stats, or he's in form card, he's around 50k, and he's definitely worth it. problem with, I think, all these goalkeepers so far, there's no giant throw. That's the thing why these are so low. In our world, they might be top of the table as goalkeepers, but you need giant throw for FUT champions, especially to try and get that extra edge on the counter attack. I would prefer to have a long throw or giant throw. So next goalkeeper is German again, and it's not Neuer. So we went with team of the group stage performing. Or his normal card, they're both decent. They're both overpowered, I think, for the overall. They play like, I've used this forming card and he saves stuff that some of our goalkeepers just wouldn't save. So we went with his team of the group stage version. That's the wrong person, silly. So he's 6'5", traditional. He's got a nice haircut. I think that's, if you want to look for haircuts, that's a haircut for you. Yeah, nice haircut. That's all I can say about him. So it's not like goalkeepers help you much. I would say there's some goalkeepers in certain positions would do better than some of our goalkeepers, but it's not like you can swap them out for your situation, so it doesn't really matter. This one we've went with the Greek god, let's call him that. Here he is, Cornices at number 4 spot. I think these are the only good goalkeeper from Greece in anyway. You've got the Middlesbrough one, you've got the Olympiakos one, but I've went with this one, Cornices. Links up with Socrates and Manolas. He's got a decent card, kinda like Joe Hart. He's 6'3", traditional. 88 reflex. Well-rounded card actually. Nice card, I like him. I've used his normal card a lot, I like his normal card. So now we're into a top 3 in the big boys, I will call it. So I'm pretty sure I can just search normal for this one. And I haven't got him in my club, because I don't like him. But David De Gea, Man United goalkeeper. So if you watch anyone who's got any FIFA YouTubers who've got a good team, they'll have him in goal. He has kind of why they're having him in goal. So he's 6'4", he's acrobatic, he's got good stats. Is he worth 150k, 120k? No, he's not. He has why. It's because, one, the player through on goal, he's not going to save every shot. He's not the tallest goalkeeper. He is quite tall. He's acrobatic, which means sometimes you want a traditional goalkeeper to be the typical shot stopper, but I don't think he is. He parries everything. I've used him myself. He's not. Don't get us wrong, I think he's a good goalkeeper. He's just not up there for me. He's got giant throw. He's got everything you would want. I don't like acrobatic on my goalkeeper. If I want him to do flips, I'll go and get Overpowerd Martins. Who remembers him? Leave a comment down below. Newcastle legend there. As you probably can't tell, I am from Newcastle. And here is the second best goalkeeper, and my favourite goalkeeper actually is Courtois. So the thing about this card to David De Gea, Courtois has better handling, which means he's not going to parry the ball away every 2 seconds, and better positioning, so you're giving yourself more chance of stopping the driven across goal. Yet I'm pretty sure he's traditional, 6'6" traditional. So this card is 100k cheaper, 1 overall cheaper. Well, not cheaper, but the stat difference isn't much. If you're coming against David De Gea, Courtois, you tell the difference obviously, but it's either 150k, 50k, 150, 50. Worth it? Not worth it. Good. Decent. Belgium, Spain, Chelsea. Alright, I would have stopped doing that now. Right, so number 1 spot, everyone probably know this one. We've went with Neuer, team of the year. Well, he's 98 overall, isn't he? He's got the 99 position and 99 kicking. I haven't used him. Well, obviously most people haven't used him, as they're not going to pay a million coins for a goalkeeper, but he's got the well-rounded stats. he's got the height, he's got the traditional, he's got 4-star weak foot in case you want to score a driven shot with him. Don't know why you would want to do that, but you can if you want. He is German, links up with Boateng and Hummels and all the high overall centre backs. So he has got the best goalkeeping card in the game. The thing is with him, he's not reasonable. His price is ridiculous. And I've came up against him, and what can you do? You can be 1-on-1, driven shot across goal, and you score. What's the point? You may as well keep your coins, buy Butland, let someone come up against 1-on-1. If you can't score, then if he passes it past you, it's alright. Because then you've got Neuer and Goal, who you're thinking, oh, he's going to save everything, he's going to be the best goalkeeper in the world. Come up against Christian Eriksen in form, outside the box, 90th minute, finesses one past you. You rage quit, you sell him, then you're back with 700,000 coins, which you can't do anything with because you've lost so much on the taxes, he's not worth the coins. So that's my opinion, is the best goalkeeper. Goalkeepers aren't worth it to start with. So, kind of some honourable mentions, kind of. So, I'm just going to look through them, yeah. Buffon, don't buy him, just don't. Lloris, people use him in the Premier League, so I think he's like 30k. Use him if you want, I wouldn't recommend him. Handanovic, decent. Czech, I like Czech actually, but he just lets in too much stuff. Lets in all the stuff, like bottles and football and stuff. Then you got Oblak, decent goalkeeper, 87 rated, about 12k. This card's decent, he's just not tall enough really. Bravo, I've came up against him the weekend, he's a solid card, he's just not worth paying, he's in form I would say. I just wouldn't, there's better alternatives really, I think. You've got Sommers in form, very well rounded card actually in this week's team of the week. Problem him, height, same with Bravo, height. I know it's not like, but the way the game works, it's like if the goalkeeper's smaller, you can tell the difference, you can just slot it past him. And there's no real help from EA when it comes to the goalkeeper being smaller. He's not fast or anything. I see every goalkeeper has the same, which actually thinks a bit weird. Like every goalkeeper does not have 50 pace in real life. Some of them might, but most of them don't. So he has an AC Milan youngster, decent card. He's going to be one for the future. I think he's only, how old is he? 18 I think. 18 I think. Reina, Howard, Mandanda. This Howard card looks decent. Mandanda's pretty bad. Who was my other one? I was going to show. So kind of a weird one. Let's go to this league, and as an English Premier League, these two, I can't remember if anyone can remember this, but in FIFA 14 these used to be solid cards. I think if you go for a championship team, go with John Ruddy or Green. At some point these were tipped to be the best goalkeeper in England for the next 10 years, I think it was. And look where they are now, don't even get a look in. Pretty sad actually. John Ruddy, he's always been at Norwich, hasn't he, for ages. Good card. So I would say is if you're going for a goalkeeper, don't break the bank. Don't think you need the 98 Neuer to succeed with your team. There's the top three there. Obviously Neuer's at the top. So 3, 2, 1. Thank everyone for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.